Good evening, F1 fans, and welcome back to American Bulletin. Tonight we bring you the roar of engines, the crackle of tension, and a story that will be remembered in motorsport history for generations. Because today, under the floodlights of Yas Marina, one driver, one young man, transformed pressure into triumph. McLaren's Lando Norris is now the world champion of Formula One 2025 season. The build-up to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix was nothing short of cinematic. Three drivers, Norris, Max Verstappen, and Oscar Piastri, entered the final race of the season with legitimate hopes of walking away with the coveted world title. For Norris, the equation was simple, yet daunting. Finish on the podium, and it's yours. Fail, and those chasing him were more than ready to pounce. As the weekend unfolded, tension hung thick in the desert air. Qualifying saw Verstappen grab pole position, with Norris lining up P2 and teammate Piastri locked in right behind. The pressure was mounting. With every turn, every tire strategy, and every pit stop call, the championship was on a knife edge. Race day arrived, and the lights went out. Engines thundered. In a blur of speed, tire smoke, and adrenaline, Norris held his nerve. Despite Verstappen grabbing the early lead and Piastri slicing ahead, Norris remained composed, calculated. He kept the car clean. He kept the pace smart. He kept the podium in his sights. Lap after lap, corner after corner, the gravity of what he was chasing never left him. For McLaren, for Britain, for every kid who dreams of speed, every engineer who tweaks with midnight oil, the stakes were sky high. And when the checkered flag finally fell, finishing third, it was more than a race result. It was a coronation. Lando Norris had seized his maiden F1 world title. In doing so, he broke a drought that had lingered far too long. McLaren, the legendary team, had not produced a driver's champion since 2008. For over a decade, great talents came and went but never claimed the crown. Tonight, that changed. Tonight, McLaren roared back. Norris becomes the 11th British driver to win Formula One's top prize. He becomes the first Briton since a previous era's greats to capture the title, at just 26 years old. But this isn't just about raw stats or milestone markers. It's about a season defined by resilience. Earlier this year, setbacks threatened to derail the championship chase. At the Las Vegas Grand Prix, McLaren suffered a double disqualification, a blow that erased precious points and jolted the standings. Then in Qatar, a strategic error saw Norris finish only fourth. Suddenly the cushion was slim. Suddenly momentum shifted. Suddenly the narrative seemed headed toward heartbreak. Yet somehow, Norris held on. His poise never wavered. His focus never left the prize. Into that pressure cooker stepped Yas Marina, a circuit known for late race drama, tire degradation, and split-second decisions. For some, this would be a nightmare. For Norris, it became a proving ground. When the dust settled, the season tally told the story. 7 race wins, a series of podiums and sprint race performances, steady point scoring, and a mental resolve that never gave way. The championship was his. Tonight, Lando Norris stands not just as a champion, but as a symbol of what persistence, precision, and unshakable belief can accomplish. At the podium, helmet off, champagne sprayed, he showed the world why he belonged among F1's elite. Emotions soared, tears mixed with sweat, and under the Abu Dhabi lights, a new star was born. The celebrations were not just for him or McLaren, but for every fan who dared to hope, every underdog who refused to give up, every team that believed in comeback when everyone else counted them out. So what does this mean for Formula One? For McLaren, it is resurgence. It is proof that even in an era dominated by formidable rivals, history and legacy still matter. It is a reminder that every season is a blank sheet until the final lap. For rivals like Red Bull and their spearhead Verstappen, it's a challenge now. The gauntlet has been thrown down. The bar has been raised. Now, the chase begins again. For fans all around the world, this represents hope. Hope that dynasties can be upset, that newcomers can rise, that underdogs can triumph. And for young drivers chasing their dreams, Lando's victory tonight speaks louder than any motivational speech ever could. Keep fighting, keep believing, keep pushing. Because in Formula One, miracles are built at 200 miles per hour. If you're part of our community, watching, cheering, debating, we want to hear from you now. Was this the most dramatic title decider in F1 history? Can McLaren build on this? Who's the next challenger? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you don't want to miss any F1 breakdowns, race recaps, or major sports news, hit subscribe, smash the like button, and join us at American Bulletin. We're shifting gears into a new era, and you'll want to be riding shotgun with us. Because tonight wasn't just a win, it was history. And F1 will never be the same. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at the next race. Good night from Abu Dhabi and from American Bulletin.